I've told my colleagues you can explain why your business card was tucked into the victim's underclothes. It's China.
You sure they said Maple Street? It's nothing more than a car park.
Maybe she's in there.
Try the phone.
Yes.
Yeah, go and check the car, see if you can see anything.
No, battery's still live. Just click straight to the answer machine. Right, let's check out this building.
Found it! Been dumped.
Nice one. Okay. Okay, find out who operates that CCTV, will you?
Inspector Kazaka agreed that I would buy her from the Stasi during the operation.
Fost de acord să cumpere fata în timpul operațiunii, dar asta se desigur.
But the Stasi was tipped off by a phone call.
Însă s-a fost avertizat telefonic.
Seize the Stasi's mobile, trace the number that called him at 2010, and you will find Jamal.
One step at a time, dear Hunter. One step at a time.
How was she killed?
A single bullet to the head, but there are burns from a steam iron. The guys wanted to know what she had told you, I think. Excuse me. Relu.
Are you okay?
She was a kid, Sam. She used my mobile to call her mum. She realised the Stasi was onto me. She tried to tip me off with a look. The Stasi saw the look.
Da, I must attend the post-mortem. This takes priority. I cannot assist you in the search for Gulka and Petya today.
A priority? Petya could end up like Joanna. We got to move on this. I cannot be responsible for another woman dying.
Phil, please.
We got to find Gilka.
And we will.
So why don't you exercise a warrant for the Stasi's arrest?
Proof that Gulka's there.
If you search the place, you might find something.
Nina Dobrescu called in the morning. She has taken in more women after a raid on a club in Rahova. Perhaps they have met Petya Balev during the course of their ordeal.
Okay, we'll chase that up.
Perhaps you should return now in the UK. Let us deliver Gulka to you in good time.
We're not going anywhere until we find him, Inspector.
Continuăm interogatoriul ăsta la sec.
What are you doing?
Painting the town red. Sam, he knows exactly what went on last night. He knows we were shot at.
Phil, you're being paranoid. Please, we both are. Just try and keep calm.
So, we found Petya Barlow's mobile this morning.
Have you informed her husband yet?
No, not until we got something concrete. PC Noble's checking the tapes from the CCTV camera that was overlooking the waste ground where the phone was found.
What about the pimp, Marius?
Still no sighting of him. But Maya Hadjic, his assault victim, managed to describe the view from her window at the brothel, picked out some landmarks, so at least we've got a radius to start searching.
We need Marius in custody. He'll lead us to Gilka in Romania.
With respect, sir, how can you be so sure?
Well, those girls you found make up half of Marius's workforce. Now you've taken them out, he'll need more. Gilka's his supplier. If we could just get hold of Marius's phone records. Anything to help Phil and Sam track him down.
Well, they almost had him last night, sir.
You spoken to them? What happened with the sting?
Didn't go according to plan.
I don't like the sound of this.
Phil went in to buy some girls, but the Stasi was tipped off that he was police. The contact warned him. The Stasi managed to get away.
But they're okay?
Oh, yeah, they assure me they're fine.
Well, they better be. Because one more whiff of trouble and they're on the next plane home, with or without Gilka.
Present for you.
Hang on, you haven't got through all that CCTV footage already.
Benjamin supplied me with a list of calls made on Petya's phone. The last was at 8 a.m. when the credit ran out, which means it was only dumped in the last couple of hours.
You're not just a pretty face, are you? What was the last number dialed?
Maddo Gilka's cafe. Should be any second now.
Marius.
Obviously, no one's told him Gilka's done a bunk.
Well, at least he's still in the area.
Right, so we've got Petya's phone, we've got CCTV footage of Marius dumping it. We also know that he called Gilka. All this points to her being trafficked to work in his brothel.
Right, the location where we recovered the mobile lies within our radius. Marius was also on foot, which means he wasn't going far. Home, brothel.
Right, well, I better update the team in Bucharest if I can get through.
Listen, do you mind if I disappear for 2 minutes on in?
Sam, hey, how are you? Listen, there's been some developments here.
Likewise. Phil's informant turned up dead this morning.
What we're talking about, murder?
Execution. Nastasi's taking no chances in protecting himself and his business.
Oh, look, listen, if it's getting too dangerous out there, just say the word. Hey, your safety's too important. I'm going to bring you home, okay?
No, we are not leaving without Petya Balev.
Well, I think she's already here. Her phone is.
You traced her signal?
But no, we've got CCTV footage of Marius dumping it. We think she's probably working in his brothel. We've got a rough location, but it's going to take time.
Right, well, unless we find Gilka first.
Right, exactly.
Well, we're doing our best. Phil's suspicions about Bogdan might be right. I mean, he is dragging his heels.
What, you think Bogdan's working for Nastasi?
I just want to play it on the safe side, okay? If you need to send us any intelligence, can you go through a woman called Irina Dobrescu? She runs a refuge here in the city. I'll text you her email address.
Yeah. Dobrescu.
Anyway, listen, I'll speak to you later. Stuart has located Petya's mobile to the UK. CCTV confirms Marius dumped it, but they still can't find him. We need to get Gilka in custody soon. He's our link.
One of us needs to go to this post-mortem.
Why's that?
Make sure the contact evidence isn't mislaid. It's the least we can do for Joanna.
One of us, meaning me.
Well, I'm not the one that Bogdan fancies the pants off. Listen, with one of us watching him, he can't contact Nastasi.
And what are you going to do?
Go back to the refuge. There's some new girls coming and we'll see if they know Gilka.
And then what? Disappear on your own? I don't think so.
On my own's best, Sam. I've nearly got you killed once already.
I don't think you heading off on your own.
Can Sam come to the PM with you? See how you do it over here.
What? The same as you do it over there?
Oh, she suggested that you review the case evidence. I'm sure our budget could stretch to lunch somewhere.
I know a nice place near the mortuary. What about you?
Well, the Met want me to write out a statement about what happened last night.
My car is this way.
Call me. Clothing fibres.
Picked up from her first clothing, perhaps.
Why don't you just arrest Nastasi now? You've got enough in your file to charge him with a list of offences as long as you're on.
He is protected. Not just police, judges too.
How can you be so sure?
We're all slaves to our desires, one way or another. Nastasi exploits those who surrender to them. Laura, he uses sex to protect his position.
Like bribery and blackmail.
Money is not the only currency here. Who you know matters more. Corruption is a way of life. Communism's parting gift. Think you could go to lunch?
So how long have you been after Nastasi?
Oh, 9 months or more.
I admire your patience.
Unlike your colleague, Mr. Hunter. He's a hothead, I think.
Bottom line, he's committed. And I can't fault him for that.
I would really say a good egg.
Well, he's a bit rough around the edges, but yeah, it's all right.
You two have a lot in common. You both have passion, but not just for the job.